Something is terribly off surrounding the birth and pregnancy of Harry and Meghan's kids. It's believed that no royal has ever seen Archie and Lilibet. Someone pointed out that Archie's picture of Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip was fake. Royal expert Neil Shawn claimed that there's no diary entry or indeed any recollection of the Queen having ever met Lily Diana. Diana Eppers on Quora claimed, "No royal ever saw an Archie or a Lilibet. Why do you think Tom Bower said that the famous pic of Queen Elizabeth, Prince Philip, Doria, the perfectly fraudulent mother, Harry and Meg all were looking at a shawl? There was no Archie anywhere." Think about it. Queen Elizabeth never saw Archie, she never saw Lilibet, unless she looked in the mirror. No one royal saw a baby, let alone two babies, and to use such weird names is twisted, except Meg's lives to try and ruffle Catherine, the real Princess of Wales. Naming a fake baby who doesn't exist and name her son used and was supposed to cause disharmony. Wales told George to drop the name Archie, and they were on Living and Thriving. The liars went home and cooked up more lies. A miscarriage, a pregnancy, and they wanted to make Queen Elizabeth suffer. She continued to share her secret thoughts. Archie is a weird name for a child, and I don't think Meg's would have a kid named Archie. But there was a youngster in the royal family who called himself Archie, and that child was Prince George. Prince George used the name Archie as a nickname, and everyone thought it was cute. Well, almost everyone. We know that Meghan and Harry are insanely jealous of Prince William and Princess Catherine. They don't like the Wales children, and Meg's bullied Charlotte in front of other adults. Which means she doesn't give a flying you-know-what if anyone witnessed her bullying, so long as the media didn't print it for our consumption. Naming a child after a grandmother who wasn't liked very much by either Harry or Meg's, unless she could be manipulated, well, that's a weird thing to do. Why not name the kid after the ghost who haunts the halls of their house, Diana? But naming the fake baby after a name Queen Elizabeth specifically never wanted to ever hear again after her husband died was a cruel and very mean thing to do. So they called the pretend baby Lilibet. Harry and Meg's did things for one reason only, to hurt the woman who would not give them more money. It's always about money with these two. Just remember that. And so much makes sense. Harry and Meghan made Queen Elizabeth's final years a living hell. See, it doesn't matter that Meg's didn't have a baby, it matters why she lied about it, and what her purpose was, because how many people lie about having kids when they really don't? And now we see the depth of Harry and Meghan's depravity. Meanwhile, King Charles has reportedly still not decided whether Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's children, Archie and Lilibet, will be given permanent HRH stylings, or be referred to as Prince or Princess, and he's waiting until the release of Harry's memoir Spare to make that call. The tell-all will be released on January the 10th, just on the heels of Harry and Meghan, the eponymous 6-part Netflix docuseries that certainly hasn't done much to mend relations between the Sussexes and the new king. Until then, press reports the monarch appears to remain undecided as to what to do about his grandchildren's titles. After Her Late Majesty died on September the 8th, the Sussex children not only moved up in the line of succession, Archie is currently 6th and Lilibet 7th in line to the throne, but are also given a right to HRH status as grandchildren of the now monarch. The children and grandchildren of the sovereign have an automatic right to the title HRH, and Prince or Princess because of protocols created by King George V in 1917.